What is going on, my dudes? Welcome back to another video of the Brazilian squad of things. This time around we have a 50k, 200k, and another 500k team for you guys. But today we're doing Brazil, los brasileños, papa, okay? And guys, this is the 50k team that I have for you guys. If you guys enjoy these type of videos, as always, please make sure that you guys do leave a like for the YouTube algorithm. Comment down below and let me know what nation you guys want up next. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and help us grow the audience going into FIFA 21. The time is just getting so exciting to get to 21, guys. We have like 5 days left. I don't even know, but it's next week and I couldn't be any more happier. Let's go ahead and show you guys what this 50k team can do. All right. Now, I'm not going to lie. 50k is not a lot of coins, especially if you're going for a full Brazilian team, but it's actually quite nice. We have Tyson over here. We're gonna start with with left hand and right man. We got Tyson over here with 92 pace. He's got really good dribbling. The card in general will be cheap too because he comes from a league that's not very desirable, right? And then we got Anthony. Anthony's a player that I'm not exactly sure how much he's gonna be because I've seen him in starter squads as well, but I don't think he'll be that expensive with a 78 rating, right? We got Jonathan and we got Alex Teixeira up top, which I think Alex Teixeira might be the most expensive one out of the bunch. Maybe Tyson will, but I don't think that these 4 players will cost you any more than like 40k together, maybe 35k at most, because they are low rated. Then we go over to the CDMs, guys. We have Fernando and we have Wendell. These 2 cards look really nice. And for 50k, guys, you can definitely do some damage to your opponents, right? 78 pace, 75 pace on them, respectively. 73 defending, 71 physical. And then Fernando, 75 defending, 76 physical. Very nice cards and very good stats for the rating and for a Brazilian squad. Now, we do go over now to the big problem that we're going to have with this team, which is going to be the center backs. There are literally no center backs that you guys can use, right? Literally, guys. We're using Sydney and Gabriel Paulista, and like I said in the previous video, if you guys watched the all French leagues, I'll have a link up there if you guys want to go watch it. I think 68 pace will be the minimum that you guys can have going into this next FIFA, and it be like able to use for the meta, because a lot of players have lost a lot of pace, so he's definitely going to be usable. If you go over here and look at the center backs for players, they're all very slow. If you do have coins and you guys can afford Eder Militao, look at him, but again, like, he will be very expensive. He'll be 50k alone, potentially. You guys can look at Paulista with a better stats if he isn't as expensive, but there's just not really anything that you can do with 50k aside from this. And guys, this is your 50k team for the start of FIFA 21. If you guys want to go for a full Brazilian team, if you are Brazilian, etc., you guys just want to have fun, experiment, this is a cheap team that you guys can definitely pick up for the first weekend league and do some damage, you know. But yeah, boys. And then down here we have Rafael, because I wasn't sure how much Ismaeli was going to cost. Or Ismael, I'm going to say Ismael. Since they do link together, they might be a little bit more expensive. So you could drop him and bring in Rafael as like off chemistry, kind of like we did with Mendy on the previous video for the meta team. But yeah, man, this team right here shouldn't cost you more than 50k. Very nice team in general. You got the pace, you got the dribbling, you got everything on the players. And for the starter team, it's looking nice. Let's go ahead and get the 200k team, my dudes. 200k squad right here, guys. We have a little bit of a dilemma. People are saying that it's a little bit under. Others are saying that it's going to be over like by 20k, and that's fine. That's kind of like the goal that I wanted to hit, you know, maybe guess it here and there. I am going to show you guys a little something that for the people that think it will be a lot over it, what you guys can do. So first off, guys, we're going to start off with the striker. We got Jesus or Richarlison, whichever one you want to use, and you can use the other one at cam if you're playing in a 4-2-3-1, or if you're playing 4-4-2, you can literally use this formation right here. So those 2 cards in general are going to be very good. We're kind of estimating that Jesus will be around 50 to 60k for the first, you know, if you can get him kind of quickly, and then leading into weekend league, he might go up to like 60, 65, 70k depending. Richarlison, we're kind of giving him the benefit of the doubt because of the Allen league. It's going to be a little bit more, you know, suspect on how much he is, so we're kind of just estimating. But Vinicius Jr. we have on the left mid. I don't think Vini will be that expensive, even though he does have the pace and the dribbling. This year he wasn't really used that much, and he had similar stats to the card, so we're kind of estimating that he'll be like 20k. maybe 25, 30 if he even goes up that high. But as an 80 rated, I don't really see it. And then we put Rafinha on the right side because he was really the only player that we could use. We also have Rodrigo down here if you guys want to take a look at him and kind of use him. That's another option. And then if this team is under 200K, or if you guys have a little bit extra cash to or coins to, you know, spend, you can look at Costa, you can look at Felipe Anderson for the left mid instead of any of you guys want to do that. And then for the CDMs, CMs, etc., we went for Paulinho and Fred. There weren't any other players that we could actually use that were viable for the price, or some of them were too expensive. So we're saying Fred and Paulinho for this you know, setup. And I actually really think Paulinho and Fred would be really good this year. Fred with the pace. Paulinho always is a really good player for me at the beginning. I used him a lot last year at the beginning of the year, and I really did enjoy using him quite a lot. So he's going to be a good one. Now, this is kind of where, like, we're kind of, you know, fighting a lot. We're not really sure how much fullbacks are going to cost. We're kind of estimating a lot. So we got Ismaili, and if he, and then, like, people are saying Lodi's going to be 10K, which I don't believe. If Lodi is 10K, by all means, use him instead of Ismail, because Lodi looks really good. But Ismail for now, just for, you know, coin purposes, and Bruno Perez over here with the pace, and then, of course, the defending physical are a little bit lower, but that's fine because they're quicker. Now, we have the two center backs, Eder Militao and Diego Carlos. I think Diego Carlos will be very expensive. My chat didn't think so. So I have Gabriel right here. And let me go ahead and say this, guys. This is a full Brazilian, you know, squad builder. But if you guys want to, like, move it like this and get Lodi here, and you guys want to bring in like Varane or somebody, you guys can, or like, you know, Hermoso, another player from the La Liga, you guys can totally do that. This is just something that we're doing for fun. So you guys can kind of play around with a center back. You don't have to use Paulista if you don't want to, but this is the 200K team that we made up. Let me know how much you guys think this squad is going to be, and then here are some other players that you can use. Definitely don't think any of you guys will be able to afford Allen if you have a 200K budget, if you want any of these players in the team, because Allen will be like a 70 to 100K player at some point because his stats are nice. He's got that Premier League hype, and I mean, he's just a beast. He's always been a beast. I've loved using him all my life that I have played FIFA. So 200K team, let's go ahead and get into the 500K team, and let's see what we can build with a 500K budget. 500K team now for you guys. Let me go ahead and show you guys what we came up with. And once again, we had a little bit of discussion about pricing in the chat, but guys, this is what I will say, right? I'm only putting Alisson in this video because Alisson is the highest rated player that you can get for this team. But I definitely think that you guys can do this with Neto. And if you guys do get Neto, you guys can put in Bobby Firmino for either Richarlison or Jesus and play him at cam, striker, wherever you guys want to play him. I'm just going to put it like this for, you know, rating purposes. But I feel like this team is 500K without Alisson. The back line is really, really good. Once again, we're using another left back at right back because Renan Lodi, 84 pace, looks good. Telles, guys, I feel like he's going to be like a 20K player, but if he goes to Manchester United, he's going to be like a 40, 50K player, to be honest. We know how much a United player adds, Premier League player adds to a card, so he's going to go up a lot. So we have Diego Carlos and Eder Militao as well as the center backs. Very good cards in general, the best two that you can get. I also did bring in Marquinhos if you guys want to drop, you know, Militao and try something out with him, but I definitely think Militao will be just as good, if not better. Now we go over to the two CDMs, guys. I do have Allen and Fabinho. We also talked about this. If you guys don't want to use Fabinho because of the 67 pace, Paulinho is another option. But like I said, I think 67, 68 pace should be fine, especially if you have Allen next to him. I think that'll be perfectly enough for pace, considering that a lot of players have lost pace. Now on the wings, we have Lucas and Costa, which are going to be two very fast players. If you place them in a 4-4-2, switch it over to a 4-2-3-1, and they're still going to be lightning fast on the left and right cam positions. And then you go on to have Jesus and Firmino. Jesus striker, Firmino can be your cam, or you can put in Richarlison instead of Jesus, however you guys want to do it. And this is roughly a 500K team, depending on who you put in, put out. Just wanted to give you guys some options, but this team right here looks very, very solid. And to be honest, it looks really fun. I might try and do that for my RTG, just kind of go for like a fun Brazilian team, because that team right there looks really nice and it looks very fun. Now let's go ahead and show you guys the meta that you can make with only gold cards if there's no budget. Let's get into it. Now, this is the team that you can make if you guys don't have a budget. Literally, the only player that we put in here was Neymar compared to the last one, as Neymar is going to be probably like 1 mil to 1.5, potentially 2 million. Who knows how much he'll be. But Neymar coming into the team, and then we keep everything else the exact same. and this is the best team that you can make with a Brazilian starter squad for the first weekend league if you have the coins and if you want to go for a full Brazilian team. I actually really do like this team. This team looks really good all over the place. I think it's very balanced, and I think it looks like a very, usable FUT champion team. But guys, once again, if you guys did enjoy this video of a full Brazilian team, make sure you guys do drop a like on the YouTube video for the YouTube algorithm. Comment down below and let me know what nation you guys want up for tomorrow. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Thank you guys for the support. Appreciate you guys. And I can't wait for FIFA 21, dog. Thank you guys so much. And peace out, boys.